Sure everything comes up correctly. Yep, looks like I'm good. Cool. Might as well just get right to it then. I'm gonna be. My position is not great. Nah, it doesn't matter. We'll be continuing on with the Greedfall playthrough. So I'm just gonna go ahead, get right to it though. Game. While it's doing that, I'm gonna move my mic really quick. There we go. That should be better. I recently moved the entirety of my setup, so I'm still trying to get, placement of stuff in good places. I know why that stupid audio alert is coming up now. Because it didn't register any audio coming through, but now it does, so it can go away, but it won't. Alright. What was I? Let's just set up and finding stuff. Leader. I remember last time they said something about a group of people around, but I couldn't actually talk to
Siora,
them.
Asir, always with your new friends. Bertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you...
No, Siora.
Could you tell me about Siora?
You are right there and you let him talk about you like this? Asir? That's a strange friend you have there. Perhaps I wanted to hear how you'd reply. Perhaps, but I don't like this. Did you want anything else?
Okay, they didn't answer my question, but okay.
Thanks. Goodbye, Aseld.
Yeah, last time there was a group of... Yeah, it was the... I've been sneezing a lot today, so I'm muting and unmuting a lot. Because these people over here, they had something, but I can't talk to them. Well, I can, but not very... Oh.
My child.
What can we do for you?
Oh, there it is. Ask about their mission in the village.
What exactly do you hope to do in this village?
Well, bring light to these naive souls, of course.
Oh, I think I did
When
ask
we
about
spread
this.
the word of Saint Matthias, I'm sure they will embrace our faith with fervor.
Anything else, my child?
I'm
Yes,
asleep.
that's it for now.
May the enlightened guide you.
Well, I guess I'll just head back. Constantine. People, let me do the side quest before meeting with Constantine. I'm gonna take the fast travel just because it's a little easier. Let's go to my residence. Before I forget. Video? Turn VC. Um, forgot to. I forgot to cap the frame rate. Should be fine. I'll look it up later. I guess I can just talk to him about it.
Greenblood, tell me, do you remember that young recruit I spoke to you about? I would still like to present him to you. So then, would you like to accompany me to meet him?
Yep,
But of course, let's go.
I will leave with you. Exit.
Must be with the other recruits in the barracks.
I had thought you a lone wolf with only our good friend in your pack. But
That'd be a fair
I was
assumption.
mistaken.
I am full of surprises, pretty she-wolf.
Okay. I've been all kinds of stuffy today. I think it's because of the super glue. I've been putting together Warhammer models. I have been, leaning over a bottle of super glue for the past day. That's probably what's doing it. Don't need to talk to. Oh, he's right here.
Good day, soldiers.
Your Excellency,
Captain,
Soldiers,
may we be of service?
That depends. Start benign. Ask about their assignment.
What is your charge?
Maintain order in the city, Excellency. Anything else, Excellency?
Let's see a formal person.
Rank and assignment, soldiers.
Recruit, first class, Blue Silver Regiment, 8th Company, Your Excellency.
the Blue Silver Regiment is made up of men attributed to serve the Congregation of Merchants. I'm one of them, and the
I wouldn't
8th
have
Company was sent to Tier for D with 2 other companies.
Anything else, Excellency?
Book subject to Briner.
I'm looking for the soldier, Rayner. Is he in the
Rayner.
barracks?
I never heard that name before, Captain.
Never heard the name, Captain.
That's strange. I'm certain he was sent here.
Maybe he's been moved since then. When was the last time you'd heard news of him?
In Serene, just before our departure. But that's been a couple of months.
If I may, Captain, should I have a word with the quartermaster?
That's right,
About?
Captain. He has a register with the affectations of every recruit in the Blue Silver Regiment. Anything else, Excellency?
I guess that's it.
That will be all.
At ease, soldiers.
Always comes back to the quartermaster.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Just really quick. Sorry, I'm adjusting things again. Rayner.
I've been looking for one of my recruits. Goes by the name of Rayner. I would like for His Excellency to meet him.
Rayner? I'm sorry, Kurt. I thought you'd been informed.
Informed about what?
He is dead. He was found,
Mike is
drowned in the port harbour day before yesterday. I was told he had too much to drink and fell in. I'm extremely sorry, Kurt. The young men drink more than they can handle when they're on leave.
That's bollocks. That lad isn't the sort to sully himself with drink. I don't believe it.
People change. When they're far from home, the lads have little else to do.
I still don't believe it.
Listen, you might as well go and ask the doctor down in the morgue. I might have misunderstood what was reported to me. Those doctors use such long words for simple things.
Excellent idea. At least now you'll see it for yourself.
You're right. Let's go.
Is there anything else?
adjusting my mic. It was falling off my desk. Nope, that'll be it.
No, thank you.
Hopefully that'll hold a little better. Guess we could talk to the doc downstairs. Yeah,
Well
we're
now,
here.
a visit. Can I help you with something?
That's yet to be determined. Yeah, what about the death of one of the recruits, Rainer?
We are here concerning the matter of Recruit Rayner.
Are you family or friends?
You could say that. I'm the one who
Legate.
recruited the lad.
I see. Well, what I can do is tell you what I can.
When did he arrive?
When was the body brought to you?
Day before yesterday, in the early morning.
What was the cause?
How then did he die, in your opinion?
He drowned. I'm sorry. It's regrettable. He was quite a young man.
Yeah, and his death makes no sense. He didn't drink, and he knew how to swim.
All the same, that's what happened. I greatly regret it.
What about the circumstances?
Can you tell me anything about the circumstances?
All I know is what I was told by the fellows who brought the body to me. They said they'd spent the evening together at the tavern, that they'd had a great deal to drink. A horrid habit the soldiers all seemed to share.
Rayner was not a drinker.
Not much else to do.
Maybe not. All the same, he was drinking that night. He stepped outside for a moment and never came back in. His companions found him drowned in the bay early morn, and they brought him to me.
Let me have a look.
Might we take a look at the body?
No, I wouldn't recommend that. To see your friend in such a state.
I'm a soldier, Doc. I've seen a number of men in pieces. Let me see the young lad.
Or worse.
I regret, Captain. I cannot allow that.
Why is that? Let's insist.
I have as of yet to present myself. I'm Sir Desardet, legate of the Congregation of Merchants on Tiafredi. And as the title infers, I have the power to inspect this barracks and all that it contains. Therefore,
You tell him.
I must insist.
I see. 1,000 pardons, Excellency. I should have recognized you and shown more respect. It's the body in the middle. Examine him if you must. But please be so kind as to not leave a mess after you.
What kind of mess could I make? Well, it isn't work. There's a lot of fluids, shall we say. For the one in the middle. Why is this one showing? That's my science level, actually. Did I bump it up to 2 already? No, I need to be level 9 for that. What is my current level? 8. Okay. I want to do a quick... Oh, do I want to do a quick... Yeah, okay. Let me go talk to Constantine. And then hopefully I'll be able to get to level 9. And then I'll get science too, so I will leave that one be for the time being. I want to take full advantage of my... we'll call him a learned character. That's what I'm going for. Or maybe I'll do another round in... How's my inventory do? Pretty hot. Okay, pretty high. Let's check and see. Okay, so that's got better armor. I just lose the loot percentage, but I gain a lot of armor and balance. So I think I'm gonna switch to this. Unfortunately for my style, I'll keep the outfit that came with it. Because I don't think I can do anything with it at the moment. I don't think any of these are better than what I have. That's a strength weapon that I do not use, but I think I'll get a companion that uses it. Oops. Boots, nothing better. Okay. Let's do some selling real quick.
Oh, it's a great pleasure to see you again.
Skip that. Sell. Sell that. And we'll sell that. I don't have any use for blunderbuss, so I can get rid of that too. And I can sell all of these. I can't disassemble the other ones. So this thing. Oh, I can sell it, and I just got rid of it, so whatever. Those two. And the rest I can keep. I'll keep all that for now too. And I'll sell. I can sell all the junk. Is there not a button to sell all? Yes. But I can get rid of it all. That's probably heavy, so I'll go ahead and deposit that before I head to Constantine. Yes, that's pretty much it for now. Yeah, because the rest is crafted.
One armor that fits you like a glove.
Actually, let's see what he can craft for me.
It's a great pleasure to...
So this is just be... Okay, that's fine.
The best forge in
His crafting is the same.
Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order.
Alright. Run to the house really quick. Deposit most of what I have. Well, not most, just the hammer, pretty much. Oop. Yeah. Keep doing that by accident. Oh, jeez, forgot about that. Inventory. Hammer. Yes. Yeah, it freed up a lot of space. Alright, cool. And I will go ahead and second that. Everything else is fine. Okay. That, what can I upgrade with this? Okay, that adds balance. Balance. Chest is pretty much all armor and balance. Got it. That's fine. What about the shoulder? Is this gonna be armor and balance as well? Pretty much. Well, might as well. Did it increase the weight? That doesn't look like it. I want to keep it like looking light. Okay, so we'll do armor and balance with this. Shoulders. Ooh. Then I'm more doing it by look than anything else right now. Like the highlight looks a little thinner, so with that. Back and strap. What do we got here? This is where things get a little more interesting. Oh, so I just need a ruby for one science. I wonder if... Okay, so if that's the case, let me go to shop, see if I can find a ruby. I don't have that. The shop has a ruby, then I'll just buy that and get the upgrade. Check this by chance. No, Didn't think so. Weird how I can just take pretty much anything. Oh. Let's see if this person...
Welcome! Have you seen anything?
First let me sell a hat. Because I don't need it.
Thank you for your visit.
You know,
Welcome! Have you...
fine. You have a... What is that? That's cool.
Thank you for your visit. Welcome! It's such a pleasure. Have you seen any...
Ignore that for now. Does not appear so. But anything that increases my size. Not appear so. Craftsmanship would go down. Poison resistance. Charisma. Chant resistance. Okay. Wait, what I wanted? Good guns, actually. Not appear so. Oh. Probably because I'm looking in the wrong place. I could afford that. Stun would go down, but the damage goes up. That would be good. Precision arquebus. Oh, that fire rate goes up. You know what? Yeah, I mean, the stun goes down a little bit, but that's not really that much of a problem. So let's go ahead and get this. Precision arquebus.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Let me check the map really quick. Merchant, blacksmith. And then that should be it in terms of shops. Let's check the blacksmith really quick and see if he has a...
Come closer, good people. Liquor and wine from the continent. One armor that fits you like
Something tells me I'm not going to be that lucky though.
Oh, it's a great pleasure to see you again at the forge. What can I do for you?
Actually, let's check and see if he can just do it for me. No, I still need the stuff to do it. Unfortunate. Lockpick. That's unfortunate.
The best forge in...
Let's see if he has what I need. He does, in fact. Got just the one.
One armor that fits you like a glove. We'll make it for you.
Alright, so let's go ahead and equip the science that I need. And then I can continue on with it. Great, and then strap. I need flask pouch, right? Yeah. Now my science should artificially be 2. Good enough for me. Let's go examine the body. This way's probably quicker. Can't even blow my nose in a second. Forward. Alright. Be relatively quick now that I have the skill to examine it. Down here, yep. Give me. Don't mind us. Alright. Science 2.
Kurt, is this your recruit?
Yes, that's my Rainer. Poor kid. I should have left him with his family where he was.
If you want to learn more, we'll need to examine the body. Is that all right?
He's not the first young man I've seen with the lights gone from his eyes. Go on.
The body hasn't swelled, nor is it blue. It doesn't look like a drowning to me. On the other hand, it does seem clear that he's been beaten. There are numerous bruises and fractures. His skull has been crushed. But his hands are
Wearing a
intact.
helmet, though.
He's died from his wounds, and there is no sign that he defended himself.
Are you trying to tell me he was beaten to death?
Yep,
Who would do
probably.
something like that to a kid?
I have no idea. But some of the wounds are older.
Training can be trying sometimes. But this, I've never seen the likes.
Let's have a word with the doctor. He's lying and must know more.
Alright. Let's pick up. I really hope that's about the book. Preliminary autopsy results. The subject is a young man, 20. There's several hematomas on the entirety of his body surface, some more recent than others. Forearm bones broken, lesions on hands, several broken ribs. Skull is sunken, likely cause of death. So he definitely just lied to us. Not that I had any doubts about that in the first place.
Excuse me, Doctor, but you owe us a few explanations. This boy did not die by drowning.
It is absolutely the cause of death, I assure you. The science of death is a complex art, and you are certainly not a doctor.
Well, about that.
It is true that I have a few rudimentary notions, you see, and they are sufficient in this case. The skin is red, bruised, and not blue as one would expect. The body has not swelled, and we can see numerous fractures. This boy was beaten to death. He hasn't died of drowning, and you know that very well.
I am truly sorry. I swear I have never, ever falsified a report before. But I was given no choice in the matter.
How's that? What are you talking about?
Two men, lieutenants I believe, brought a body to me telling me the boy had drowned in an accident. I saw immediately this was a lie, but I did not push the matter. I began my examination, planning to submit my report to the quartermaster as per usual. But the men returned. I was told to forget what I'd discovered and say that he had indeed drowned, or else.
Who were they?
I have no idea. I had never seen them before at the barracks. I guessed their rank by their uniforms.
What colours were they sporting?
None. They must have removed the emblems of their regiment. Listen, it's obvious that this boy was beaten repetitively, and that was the cause of death. I have no intention of suffering the same fate.
Have no fear, Doctor.
Well, smart criminals actually removing identifying marks.
That means, may the earth welcome him. I am sorry for you, Kurt.
Thank you, Siora.
Alright. That's tendon suffice. And we're back to the quartermaster once again.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
About Rainer's death.
We have a situation, Manfred. Rainer didn't drown. The doctor falsified his report. He was threatened and feared for his own life.
You have to be pulling me leg. Who
Aw,
bullied
man.
the crowface?
Lieutenants that he didn't recognize, alas, and who wore no regiment emblems.
Which regiment was Rainer assigned to? I would like to have a word with his commanding officer.
Let me have a look at the register. My memory isn't what it once was.
Fantastic.
Stab my heart with a rusty blade. His name's been crossed out. Oh, if I catch the bastard that did that.
What mess was the boy into, Manfred? What could this be about?
Your lad was in the 6th or maybe the 11th, before being reassigned to who knows where.
Just like that? You out of everyone have to know where the recruits are assigned.
Not of late. This isn't the first lad who's been reassigned all of a sudden at the drop of a hat. Each time I start complaining about it, I'm told they've changed regiments, and it's not my concern.
Something truly bizarre is going on here. I don't like this at all.
Let's try and discover which company
Yeah,
he was
I agree.
stationed at before this mysterious reassignment.
Is there anything else?
That's it.
No, thank you.
I need to get to the bottom of this mystery, Greenblood. I don't like being taken for a fool. Even if the lieutenants weren't stationed at these barracks, someone here must know where Raynor was assigned.
We should also go and check the tavern. Men on leave will perhaps have looser lips than those within the walls.
Oh, that's true. Let's see if we get any straight answers from commanding officers first. Oh, no, they're inside. Let's go through legitimate channels first. Let's do this the right way. So they should be through these double doors. Yeah. And like training yards and such, I would assume. Yeah, looks like. Alright, which one are you? The 11th.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Let's confirm who he is first.
Could you tell me which company you serve?
The 11th, Excellency. Anything else?
Yeah, it's your assignment.
What's your assignment?
The 11th is assigned to road and outpost security for the congregation on the island. As for me, I'm responsible for the training of recruits and the patrol duty roster. Anything else?
Patrols outside the city would definitely present a way to get rid of recruits. What about Raynor?
We are concerned about the death of a young recruit named Raynor. Have you heard anyone talking?
Sorry, Your Excellency. I'm not in a position to answer that.
Why's that?
It's just that, I don't remember that name. That's all. Sorry, Captain.
That's not how you would answer that. Usually you just say, I don't remember the name first. Odd. Leave.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
Okay. I looked into adding an FPS limiter through Steam launching. Hopefully for the last game that I had some stuttering issues that seemed to work. So I think that'll be good. I just took the opportunity to blow my nose so I'm not constantly suffering. So the other two are upstairs. Got it. Keep doing that. Put it away now. Alright, so I think it's the 6th and the 8th. Here. Nope. North. Not north. Right? It was north, yeah. So one is straight through this door. See what he has to say.
Lieutenant,
Excellency, can I help you?
Who are you first?
what company do you serve, Lieutenant?
The 8th Company, Excellency. Excellency,
It's your assignment then.
Where are you assigned?
my company, the 8th Company, is responsible for city and palace security. A capital assignment. As for myself, I'm essentially in charge of training and managing the recruits. We have quite a few here. The youngsters are attracted to the dream of Tier 3D. And believe me, if we want them to live up to their duties, there's no time to dally. Excellency.
How about a recruit named Raynor then?
We are investigating the death of a young recruit named Raynor. Do you know anything about the matter?
No, sorry, Your Excellency. That name is completely foreign to me. And I pride myself on knowing the names of all my recruits. As a
I
matter of
believe her
fact,
more than the
they were
11th.
all present at roll call.
I'll let Kurt speak.
Lieutenant, the lad that we're talking about was one of my own recruits. Someone pretended that he drowned himself, while in truth he'd been severely beaten to death. Assassinated. You more than anyone should understand what I'm feeling, so if you have anything else to say...
My condolences, Captain. I understand, and I'm sorry. I don't really know much about this affair.
Oh.
I've just heard people talking,
Never
and
mind
I know
then.
that it's frowned upon to broach the subject, especially with people on the outside.
What happens in the Guard concerns only the Guard, I know that. But I'm not sure myself.
Is that right? All I can tell you is that Rayner isn't the first to vanish from his company. Other youths, the most promising among us, are regularly reassigned. I don't know where they've gone, nor what they do. But we never see them again. That's all I can tell you. Now leave me in peace.
That's rather concerning if they're the best at new recruits. We should be the future of the Guard, not the ones to be taken out. Well, let's talk to the 6th then.
Good day, Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
Who are ya?
What company do you serve?
The 6th, Excellency. Anything else?
Well, what's your assignment then?
To where are you assigned?
The 6th Company is in charge of exploration and expansion of the colony of the Congregation of Merchants on the island. We operate mainly in the wilderness areas, in direct contact with the natives. But don't worry, we respect to the letter Congregation directives and standing orders. We avoid all confrontation with them as much as possible. Anything else?
You know about a recruit named Rayner.
We're investigating the death of Rayner, a young recruit. Do you know anything about it?
Sorry, Your Excellency. That name doesn't ring a bell. And I know nothing about her death.
That's truly a pity.
Huh. The only one I got a trigger for was the 8th. I don't know why my nose is running so much. Pretty sure it is because of the super glue. Putting together those models. Note to self. Stay farther away from the super glue. Got it. Did I come up here? Yeah, I think so. Let's go around the tavern, see if I can't come up with anything. Yeah, it's around the corner. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we'll just start asking around.
Good day, soldier.
Good day, my lord.
Desade, legate of the congregation on Tirfredi.
Captain Kurt.
Oh, excuse me, Excellency. I didn't know. Captain, I truly am sorry.
Oh,
At your
you know
service,
something.
my lord. Excellency.
Let's keep it light. What's your story?
You don't quite look like you've got the hang of all this. How long have you been in?
Is it that obvious?
It's quite normal for a new recruit.
I joined up 4 months ago. But at the beginning, we were on board ship, you see. I don't know if that really counts. I started exercising
really,
when we
no.
got to New Serene. But I'm making progress, they say.
And do you like it
That's
here?
good.
I sure do. That's why I joined the Guard. To come here, to leave the continent. Know what I mean?
I do.
Yeah, I suppose.
Anything else?
We'll leave
That
it
will be
for
all,
now.
soldier.
We'll keep
Thank
it
you.
light. That's all.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Let's talk to him over here. Or her.
Excellency.
I saw you in the palace, if I'm not mistaken.
Your Excellency has a good eye and memory.
I try.
I am one of the officers, in charge of the protection of your cousin's councillors. How can I help you?
Let's not go right into it. Let's ask her about palace security. Make it seem like business.
You said you were responsible for the protection of my cousin's councillors.
That's right, Your Excellency. It's my assignment. When I'm not on leave, that is.
And what sort of work do you carry out exactly?
Essentially to assure that every one of those prestigious persons is accompanied by a guard. But I also have to follow and verify their personnel. Valets, chambermaids, secretaries.
And is everything in order? One of our counselors is an old professor of mine. You know how it is.
All is as should be expected, Excellency. Lord de Cassilion is in good hands, rest assured. Anything else?
Yeah, you know about a recruit named Raina, maybe?
We are investigating the death of a young recruit, a certain Raina.
I've never heard the name before. He's not one of my men.
I know. But you might at least have heard someone mention him in passing.
Did he die at the palace?
No. We have no idea where it happened, only where the body was found. So?
I'm sorry. That doesn't ring any bells. None at all.
Kurt knows how to best speak to guards, so let's let him do his thing.
I recruited the lad myself, Lieutenant. And just a while ago, I saw his body broken and bruised in the morgue. Someone has been trying to cover this up, to lead us down false trails at every turn. But Raina deserves justice. I know you
Guy in
have
the
to
background
understand
in red's trying to make
I
him
hear
walk
you.
in TikTok.
The murder of one of our own should not go unpunished. But alas, I don't know how I can help you. This is the first I've heard about it.
Doesn't feel like it's true. But we'll continue on talking to any of the other people in here.
Good day, Lieutenant.
My lord, you are one of the governor's confidants, are you not?
Indeed. De Sardet, the governor's legate.
My sincere pardon, Excellency. I didn't want to show any disrespect. Captain?
Lieutenant!
How can I help you?
Again, let's not jump right into it. Let's talk about his company first.
To which company do you belong?
The 8th. We're responsible for city security.
Some of the men of this company are under my orders, charged to protect the palace.
I'm personally in charge of the port and the surrounding streets.
Look at that.
When I'm not on leave, that is.
Are you also in charge of criminal matters? Investigations?
No, Excellency. But an officer of my company is in charge.
Oh,
Anything
would
else?
that be? Wouldn't happen to know about a named Raina.
We seek information concerning a young recruit, a certain Raina.
Raina? Sorry, name isn't familiar to me. He must be with another company.
Go on, Kurt, do your thing.
Are you sure about that? This is an important matter.
I'm certain, Captain. Was he family to you?
I recruited him. You know what that's like. The boy was killed and then tossed in the bay. I want the head of whoever's responsible.
I did hear talk of a young lad found in the port waters. That's my sector. But I was told that it was an accident, and I had no reason to doubt it. Are you sure the lad was murdered?
Absolutely certain. Beaten to death, to be precise.
That's horrible. But I don't know anything about it.
Too bad. Thank you, all the same. Goodbye, Lieutenant.
And that guy in yellow seemed real interested in what we were talking about. Okay. Cavern. Let's see if we can get her to investigate area tavern. Well, let's see if upstairs there's anything. Or let's talk to the barkeep, see what he has to say.
What can I pour for you?
About business basement. Ask about Raina.
I'm looking for information concerning a young recruit going by the name of Raina.
Sorry, there's nothing but soldiers here. With a few sailors. Well, one recruit or another. It's half a dozen of one, 6 of the other to me. You should just try talking to them yourself. You got yourself quite a selection.
Well, that wasn't as helpful as I was hoping it would be. She seemed like she knew something.
What can I do for you? I
Ask
hear
about
you.
Raina again.
The murder of one of our own should not go unpunished. But alas, I don't know how I can help you. This is the first I've heard about it.
It didn't. Okay. Done. know anything?
At your service, my lord. Excellency.
That's for formal presentation. Yes.
Since you know who we are, present yourself, soldier.
Ah, yes, sir. Recruit 2nd Class Alric, Blue Silver Regiment, 11th Company. At your service. Anything else?
Oh, so I had to ask him before a formal presentation. All right. Hey, you know another recruit?
Do you know a recruit going by the name of Raynor?
Raynor? It's just... Excellency, please.
The boy is terrified now that he knows who we are. So long as he's in that state, he'll say nothing of worth. You should bring him a bottle to calm his nerves.
That will be all, soldier. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
That seems like an odd... Okay. Sure, whatever.
What can I pour for you?
Buy a bottle.
Give me a bottle of your best drink.
There you go. But be careful. She's got a strong bite.
Gold for... Damn, dude. Better be grateful for this.
At your service, my lord. Excellency.
Hey.
Here.
Here's a
You
bottle.
seem tired and a little on edge. A drink would do you some good.
It's just that... I don't know if I'm allowed.
You're on
like
leave, or you wouldn't be at the tavern. And why not?
Yes, but this is His Excellency's own bottle. I don't know if I can.
Drink, I tell you.
Oh, that's
Now
what he
then,
meant.
why don't you tell us what you know about Raynor?
Well, I didn't serve with him. Well, not really. We just crossed paths. He was leaving the 11th when I joined. Everyone said he was good, strong, and, followed orders. And then, poof. Lieutenant got this order, and he wasn't happy. And I mean really quite unhappy. And then Raynor, he was gone. We never saw him again. We asked where he'd been sent, but the lieutenant didn't want to tell us. Said that it was none of our business. But you, he won't be able to say no to you. You should go and offer him a drink
Certainly
too.
can. but
Where can
know
we
he-
find your
he lying
lieutenant?
now.
At the barracks.
Thank you. And watch yourself when leaving. Wouldn't want you to fall into the bay. That will be all, soldier.
That definitely
Thank
sounded
you.
like a threat.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Alright, let's go have another conversation with the 11th lieutenant. See what he has to say for himself this time. He's upstairs. Or not. No, it was the 6th and 8th upstairs. 11th was in the training room. Wait.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Ask him about Raynor again.
Are you sure that you can't help us? Something terrible has befallen the poor boy.
Let's be perfectly straight. We know that Raynor belonged to your company. And as the acting lieutenant instructor, you certainly had him under your command. So just stop with the lies. We've lost enough time here.
You know what they say? Guard business is well guarded.
And concerns only the guard. Now, unless you've lost your eyesight, you've a captain in front of you.
I know. But this story is dangerous, Captain.
If you have so much as an ounce of respect for the boy, speak to us. Don't you believe he deserves justice?
Yes, of course. But you have no idea what's been going on here. If word got round that I've been talking, come back after sundown, when there's fewer folk.
Very well. We'll be back.
Anything else?
No, that's
Thank
it.
you,
We'll come back
Lieutenant.
after Sunday.
Farewell.
That man was shaking and looking over his shoulder, as if he thought a predator had caught his scent. Whatever could terrify your warriors to jitter so.
I don't know yet.
Probably
but
a
I
ghost
will
camp of
find out,
people.
Siora.
I'm gonna crack a window. Maybe get some. Give me a second. Maybe that'll solve some of my problems. Somehow I doubt it. Anyways, what time is it? In game, not currently. Does not tell me. How helpful. It doesn't tell me anything. Well, it's still daytime. So in the meantime, we go talk to Constantine, I guess. I could just wait, but let's be a little more efficient. Talk about the conflict we had earlier. Ooh, there's a quest marker upstairs too. Smells like XP to me. And they're not up here. Another, yeah, they're through here. Okay. Talk to Constantine first. Hello, friend.
Cousin! You have returned to me. Your absence was sorely felt.
We don't appear to be in top form. A house intrigue's keeping you from finding proper sleep.
No, nothing to bring me nightmares as of yet. I'm blaming it on the change of diet. Now, tell me what adventures you've been up to. If you only knew how bored I grow behind these walls.
Well, you're probably not gonna like this.
We were not able, alas, to stop the clash between the forces of the Alliance and Siora's clan. We arrived at the village and the battlefield too late. The Queen fell.
I'm extremely sorry for your loss, Princess.
Thank you. My sister survived, fortunately, and we are recovering from this tragedy together. But our clan was extremely weakened by this battle and by recent events.
We shall keep a close eye on the Bridge Alliance and their undertakings. Rest assured.
Doesn't mean much.
You should know that the battle took place in the middle of ancient ruins. The ruins were quite strange. We discovered a fresco that I'm certain was crafted by continental hands.
Really? And how ancient are these ruins? Could they date back to the first landings of the Bridge Alliance?
They date much farther back than their arrival would explain. My mother and my grandmother have always known them.
Siora told me of a legend that spoke of them. About a people from the sea that were vanquished there.
Do you think it was the Nords?
It is not our custom to found a landlocked settlement. We have our islands, and it is enough for us.
If they are ancient, perhaps your people once practiced older customs. This story is troubling, but it reminds me of something that I once read in the reports of Lady Morange. You should go and find her. Perhaps she could tell us more about them.
Very well.
Anything else?
No, that's it for now.
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Did I get any XP for that? No. Alright, let's go back here. Quests are up here, I believe. At least one is here. Maybe more, though. I guess it's down. That one's downstairs. Well, I'm already up here, so. Probably the professor, but I guess. Certainly seems like it.
Sir de Corsilion.
Desade, my young student, what can I do for you?
About the camps.
Don't worry. I will take care of indexing the location suitable for setting up camp.
Glad to hear it, Desade. I look forward to seeing your map. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
That would depend. How about the
I found no traces of Professor Seraphedin yet.
That's most regrettable. But keep looking for him, will you? You never know. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
What do you know about Lady Morange?
Laurine de Morange is a brilliant woman. The work that she has accomplished here is remarkable.
In that case, why did the prince strip her of her governor status?
For political reasons, obviously.
Seems like
Allowing
the
someone
answer
so
would be-
brilliant to govern a distant city for too long is not without risks.
Could just
She
straight up
may
take over after a
eventually
while.
have whims of independence. What's more, the prince was looking for a position where your cousin could learn his responsibilities. This governor position seemed ideal.
So far out of the way. But anyways, position of the congregation on the
What can you tell me about the congregation's status on the island?
Well, thanks to Lady Morange's excellent work, our situation is rather comfortable. Our young city is expanding, new villages and cultivations are starting to emerge, and unlike our neighbors, we have managed to develop rather positive relations with the natives. I hope that our new governor will continue in this direction.
Oh, if you tell him that, should be good. Well, I guess he.
Looking forward to seeing you again.
Question mark is
Sir
about
Senor.
the work of the camp and stuff later. Or is this not? Okay, so that wasn't where the. What? No, he did. That was a question mark. Or is that just a question mark telling me I didn't know who that person was? Because I hadn't seen them yet. That could have been it. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. There. Get to the first floor, check again. Yep, no more quest markers here. This Lady Mirage is still in town. Talk to her while we wait for sunset again. Still has her own place. I would have thought she went back to the mainland by now. Guess not.
Good day, Lady Morange. Do you remember me?
Of course.
Saw you
Sir
like
de
a week
Sardet,
ago.
isn't it? I hope that you and your cousin have grown to like it here. But I have little reason to believe you have paid me a visit to exchange civilities. Can I be of service?
Rarely ever is the case. You know about the ruins on the battlefield?
What do you know about the ruins found to the northwest of here?
The site that the natives call Didakidnadagais.
That is not how we pronounce it, but yes, we are speaking of the same place.
Your language is difficult to master, but I find it fascinating. To answer your question, I had countless questions about the place when our explorers and scouts first brought back sketches. Intrigued, I went there. I noted the architecture and their decorations. It is certain that they bear a striking resemblance with continental constructions, but they are more ancient. Too old to have been recently built by the Bridge Alliance settlers when they first set foot on the island. I even questioned the natives, but they only spoke of a people of the sea. My first thoughts went to the Nauts, but they're not known for building large towns, less so cities. There are other ruins on a cliff to the east of here.
That might be worth looking
Perhaps
at.
they hide the key to this mystery. I hoped to organize an expedition, but the region is dangerous and hard of access. We explored mines at the bottom of the cliff, but we were not able to find an access to the plateau. If the mystery of these ruins intrigues you as much as me, it is in that direction that you should begin to look for answers. Can I help you with any other matter?
That wouldn't be a bad thing to go check that out. I don't need her.
My lady, I have to go.
Occasion or
Goodbye.
anything else right now? Alright. I'm not gonna go do that at the moment. So are there any other side quests within town that I can do while we wait for nightfall? I guess I could go try the arena again really quick. Let's mark. I'm not level 8, so I'm pretty high up there, so I think I'll be able to do it. Oh boy. And I was really hoping to go the whole 3 hours this time, and like physically I could do it, but like my sinus is just so congested for some reason. And like I was fine when I was doing the model work earlier, but I guess like over time it got worse maybe? I don't know. Or I could just, be getting sick. that is a possibility. Let's check how my equipment is doing real quick. How much ammo do I actually have? That is kind of important. I have 10 shots. Okay, that'll probably do for this. Oh, I have science too. I got the thing. I can make ammo. Let's make. I could do 10 more. Yeah. Or that is a problem. Make 8 more. Oh, it's 2. That's why. That's fine. All right, cool. That'll do. I have a good amount of traps, right? Oh, I don't. I should probably make some more elemental traps, actually. I've been using those most of all. That should be a chemical version of dragon resin for that. I can do a magic damage. Okay, I need to do some item collection. I will just leave it all be for now. That's unfortunate. Let's do round 2.
Ready to excite the crowd? Perfect. As soon as you're ready, you can jump right in. You saw them win the first challenge with audacity, and here they are again for the second.
What is my firearm? On 2 and 1 is
and
fine.
lords, applause for the...
Looks like my frame rate is not better than it was before. Not my frame rate. My frame rate itself is fine.
I can't hold on much longer.
Yeah. You all remember my curve? Alright. Grab. Or not.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Oh, did it not place it? Okay. There we go. Oh, there goes the magic trap. Careful. Careful. You're out of there. Alright. Just play it safe. That's a big one. How are my traps? That'll get me through this next one. I believe. Possibly. Go in on them while they're down.
Things are about to get dicey.
Yeah, I think. I wonder how many more rounds there are. I thought I was dead. I got a lot more than I thought.
Excellent. And the public really appreciated it. Now that was a challenge well won.
That's good. Alright.
I need to
will
get
leave
going.
that for now.
Huh. A pity. Well, come back again soon.
I will check what time it is. I think I do that at the very oh, it's nighttime now. Okay, cool. Let me just make a couple magic traps. Or one magic trap, I should say. One magic trap. I actually don't know how many that gives me. It just gives me one. Okay. Let's go meet with that commander. Or lieutenant, I should say. It should be night now. Town sounds more filled, so it's a good chance. Yeah, okay, cool. Go have a chat then. Oh, dragon blood rising. That was what I need for elemental damage. Ugh. Okay, that was not what I was expecting. Wow. Yeah. I pressed Q by accident and just leapt halfway across the battlefield and got him. Take that all. Let's go. Should be through here again, right? Doesn't really look like there's less people, but whatever.
We are quite alone now. You may speak to us.
Rayner was indeed a member of my company.
You don't say.
And an excellent recruit. But you already know that.
Continue.
One morning, I got a note telling me he'd been transferred from my company. He'd received a new assignment. I was so furious that I did my own little investigation to see where he'd been sent. It wasn't easy. No one wanted to give me answers. No one seemed to know anything. But one thing's for certain. Rayner wasn't the only man to have disappeared. I learned that a good many recruits, all the cream of the crop, had been reassigned. And finally, I learned about the existence of a phantom regiment.
What sort of nonsense are you talking about?
A sort of secret, elite company that were following a special training program.
Where can we find them?
I've no idea. I had to put my investigation to rest. Things were getting dangerous. I began to sense I was being watched. This regiment protects its secrets at all costs with few scruples. If you want to know more, the training officer of the 6th might know something. It's been said that he took part in one of their missions, alongside them.
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous secret regiment?
I've told you everything I know, at the risk of ending up like Rayner, Excellency. Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn more. And leave me alone now.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
First of all, I'm a legate of the congregation. I'll leave you alone when I damn well please. Caw. Go speak to the commander of the 6th then. Or the lieutenant of the 6th commander? He should be upstairs. What he has to say for himself. Or was the... No, the 8th was... Got some explaining to do, boyo.
Good day, Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
Answers.
Tell me about the Phantom Regiment.
About what?
Why is Phantom spelled differently?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Your Excellency.
Try and convince him first.
Come now, Lieutenant. You do realize that the activities of this regiment are particularly suspicious. Secrets, threats, fabrications, and maybe even an assassination. This resembles more the pursuits of a criminal organization than the Honorable Coin Guard. Am I to conclude that you are involved?
Of course, Excellency.
Oh.
This regiment doesn't exist. It must be some sort of rumor. Just some stupid ghost story the young recruits tell each other at night.
Well, I tried.
Are you certain you don't know where this Phantom Regiment camp can be found?
Absolutely certain. And to be honest, I hope I never hear about this matter again.
Rainer was one of my recruits,
That sounded like a
Lieutenant.
bit of a threat.
A young man that I admired. He was killed. His death was disguised. We've been lied to time and time again. Thanks to my friend, we finally learned that the boy had rejoined the Phantom Regiment. And so now, you're gonna tell me all you know without being a weasel about it. Trust me, you don't want me to lose my nerve.
But, Captain,
Now!
I don't want any excuses.
Seen the regiment. Even fought beside them on an operation. On that occasion, our marching orders were kept secret until the last minute. We were asked to remove our regiment emblems. And our pay wasn't even recorded. And of course, we were ordered to speak to no one about it under any circumstances. I hope you realize the risk I'm taking, talking to you about all
So
this.
many red flags
Have
about
no
this.
fear. We understand. What was this operation?
An attack. A lightning strike. On a caravan from the Bridge Alliance.
Marvelous.
Fantastic.
A company that behaves like back-alley bandits.
I know. It really shakes up the honor code. The regiment is
Shakes
made
it
up
up?
of young
I think
recruits,
throws it out
carefully
the window.
chosen. Only the best make it through. The training is extremely arduous. And my guess is that Rainer isn't the only one who's died from it. I know that they set up camp just outside the city, where the men live and train. But I'd be at a loss to tell you precisely where it's found. Sorry, Captain.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
This story is making me sick. Poor Rainer. If I'd have known, I'd never have recruited him.
I'm sorry.
I don't think that was your
This
fault.
isn't your doing. But these filthy phantoms, or whatever they are gonna have to settle the debt. Believe me.
You do realize that your own commander is certainly involved in this on some level.
Without a doubt.
Outright clandestine operations could not have taken place without his approval.
That he's aware of the existence of the regiment, there is no doubt. That he approves of what they're doing. It wouldn't be the first head that didn't know what his hands were up to.
What do you wish to do now?
That seems unlikely.
I'm gonna find the location of this camp. I have a few friends that can certainly help us. And when I know
But
where
will
to
they?
smoke out these bastards, I'll go and have a few fiery words. If you were of a mind to accompany me, 2 of us would not be too many to make sure they settle their debts.
Let me know when you discover where they are to be found.
Yeah, works
You
for
can
me.
count on me.
That's good. So let's talk with Vasco. Is that the right way? Yes. Switch out Kurt with Vasco. I don't really want Kurt Vasco being together. I don't know. They don't strike me like they like working together very much. Since her name. Ciora knows the layout of the island. She's good to have around in terms of, guide. All right, Vasco. Kurt's got some looking to do, so you're up. Ooh. Gosh, talk to him. Yeah.
Desarde, I've always hoped to
That's me.
one day find out my biological family name. But I cannot go to the harbor office in person to see my file. Could you go there and bring the file to me?
Of course. But you will have to come with me to the port and tell me a little more.
Right. Also, I don't want any Naughts to be hurt in the process.
I'll try.
Despite my desire to know my origins, the Naughts are still my family.
Don't worry. We'll be discreet.
Did I accidentally sell my knot outfit? I might have. Or did I put it in storage? Let's find out. Oh, what is that? did keep it, so let me take that. Throw that on. Let's head to the docks. Now only one nostril is congested. This is very strange. Oh, whatever. Definitely have a couple sections to trim out of this. Okay. Port quarter. See what he's got to say.
Here we are. We have a good view from here. The harbor office is well guarded, both outside and inside. Getting through the main entrance is impossible.
There must be a blind spot. There's always one.
You could dress as a knot and go through the back door, but someone may recognize you inside.
I'll need to be much more discreet. A potion could help me.
That is an option, yes, but since I'd rather avoid hurting any knots, I made some inquiries. The harbor office has an arrangement with Dieter from the brothel. Girls come every night with wine.
I see. You want us to spike the wine so that they sleep during our search.
It's a proven technique, and I can assure you they do not sniff the wine before drinking it.
Right.
Even if
Let's
they
get
did,
some sleeping pills.
I'm not
then
sure
we'll
they
go
would know
see
if it's
Dieter.
spiked with anything. They're sailors, not exactly alchemical genius. Alright. What was I doing? Ah, I want to get acquire sleeping potions. Or I'm gonna just make those. That is assuming that I have some of the materials for it. Which I think I should. Find out. Oh, yeah. I should level up from this quest. Sick. Yeah, let's see what we got. 4 sleeping potions. Sleeping potion. I need more hoof fungus. Oh, it's hoof fungus, and I need a bit more. Nope. And more. I do not know how to pronounce that, but I'll recognize it. Well, the merchant should have that stuff. That kind of stuff. I think. I don't think that's a blacksmith thing, at least. No such luck there. What's that?
Welcome. Have you seen it?
Buy. I just buy the sleeping potion. That'd do. I do need dragon blood essence, though, so I'll buy that. I don't need all of that hoof fungus. I'll get. That is. Only have. That is enough for me.
Thank you for your visit.
Oh, hey, that rhymed. Nice. I want to make it myself. I think. I don't know if I actually get XP from it or not, but it goes along with the theme of the learned engineer character going. Alright. So I need 4 sleeping potions. While I'm here, I need more pine resin. Alright. We will head towards the knots. But I will stop by the merchant once again, see if he has any pine resin. Buy some of that as well. Up here. A lot of guards patrol this area now. There's always these 3 around.
Welcome. It's such a. Have you seen it?
Do I have any pine resin? Oh, yeah, 3. It's 1 per, so I'll just buy all of it. Why I always need B-cess, so let's buy all of that too.
Thank you for your
That's like
visit.
do some potions and stuff. Including health potions, which are vitally important. Oh, up here.
You'll find all you need.
Oh, I gotta stop by here first, and then it delivers. Got it. Something tells me a lot to do this. Let's see. Hello?
Then let's go.
Hello? Oh, over here. Oh no, it's right click to press block. Alright, over here, shit, man. Didn't mean to shoot, but I guess that does the job. Take everything. No, just do. Let's drink potions. Safe later on. Take everything from here. But while we're in the loot mode, let's just grab here as well. I got back the ammo I accidentally spent. Oh, works out. Downstairs. Odd. Thought downstairs was only the... Oh, I guess they're here. Guard.
Yes, why? You looking to have a good time?
Yes, why? I missed the mute button. Sorry about that. So about the drinks for the knots.
It seems like you're sending girls and wine to the harbor office every night.
So, there's no law against that, is there?
No, and I'm not here to stop you.
Just
Listen,
add a little
Dieter,
something,
we
something.
just wanted to add a secret ingredient to your wine tonight.
What? Are you joking? Are you trying to slip a laxative in it?
We were thinking more of sleeping pills. Nothing bad, you see.
Listen, I have
you straight up
nothing
telling him?
against a little prank, but I can't risk losing my best customers.
Try and convince him first.
Captain Vasco is very influential among the Nords. Maybe he could help expand your excellent clientele even further.
If you accept, I could arrange for your agreement to come to fruition. In San Mateus, for example.
After such a blow, I may well win a deal in San Mateus, but I'm pretty sure I'll lose the one I already have. You will have to find another way to perform your little joke. Sorry.
Oh, that's
Looks like
straight
my
up.
plan has fallen apart.
I'll have to be discreet.
You should dress like a Nod, and maybe take a haze potion.
Yes, good idea.
That's different. Well, now I have 4 sleeping potions for nothing. Oh well. Do I have a haze potion? I have one. Okay, that's fine. I can do that. Let's see. Gonna walk in the front door or what? Turn to the port window. I guess I'm ready as I'll ever be. Alright.
It's pitch black. It's the perfect moment. What do you want to do?
I thought it already is nightfall.
I'm ready. We just have to wait for nightfall.
Is it not already
All right,
night?
It's dark enough. It's time to move.
I'll wait here as planned.
It's
I can't
brighter
risk
than
getting
before.
caught there.
Don't worry. I'll make sure not to hurt anyone.
Good luck, Desarde.
Alright. Whatever. Let's just take that haze potion. Put that away. Yes, these what? Bell. Afternoon. Again, God. It wasn't like this all day, and now suddenly I have to blow my nose every 10 minutes. It is a bit unfortunate. Great. I'm starting this stupid car again. Oh no, that's someone else. Okay. There's someone in my neighborhood who has a car that's just unnecessarily loud. He just leaves it idling and revving in the middle of the neighborhood at any given point in the day, and that's like even in the dead of night. It's super annoying. Let's just avoid as many people as possible. Yep, nothing to see here. Let's see what we got. That's a paper on the floor. Next to some very thin candlesticks next to open door. There's a fire waiting to happen. So honestly, I'm doing them a favor by getting this document out. Right. Move on quickly before anyone else shows up. Nothing ever happened. And we run away. Quickly. Oh. There we go. Alright.
I was able to
Vasco.
recover
Here
your
you are.
file, Vasco. And nobody saw me.
Wonderful. You did everything perfectly. So,
know.
let's see what this file can tell us. So I was right. My real name is Leandra, son of the Darcy family from Serene. Nobles, I suppose.
Yes.
Sounds like it.
I must admit, I had no idea they'd given a son to the Nords.
To think that I spent my childhood polishing ship bridges when I could have been wearing silk.
I'm sorry for you, Vasco, but growing up in nobility is not as simple as it sounds.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, whatever. I've learnt my real name thanks to you, and that's what I wanted.
Leandra Darcy. I remember coming across a Darcy at my uncle's court. Your brother, no doubt.
My brother? What was he like?
Probably an
It was a
asshole.
long time ago. We were children. I couldn't tell you what he looks like today.
A brother? I wonder if we are alike despite our completely different lives. Thank you for sharing this and for telling me about him. You gave
Nature over
me
nurture
back
conversation.
my identity. This is more important than the Nords care to admit.
Well, I actually think they know it's important. That's why they keep it from you. Let's do a level up real quick. Let's go down the allows the recovery of ingredients near the location of. Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to do this because I want the throw vial skill later on. It'll be a lot more useful than the set trap. Okay, and then I got my talents up. I artificially boosted my science, but I can swap that out now. And then later. Yeah, and I can swap it out as needed. I think that's how that works. Alright. Side quest. Why is this still going? The third challenge. Alright. Well, let's go and talk to the chief of that village. Alright. Take all that. Stop by the house really quick. Drop off the knot outfit because I don't really need it anymore right now.
Come closer, good people.
And then we will travel on out to where that one guy, that trader's village is. That I just kind of want to see what's in here. Because sometimes they give you items and I don't always see it. Alright. Away. And we'll just use fast travel because frankly it's guess we head out that way. Okay, I think the sign was gonna stop me dead in my tracks because I was wrong.
We'll make it for you.
Can the caravan just take me there? Is that what this is here for? Okay.
Greetings. My caravan goes through all the cities, and the journey is safe. So, where would you like to go?
Travel. Nah. Okay.
Thank you, but I'll continue on foot.
That just brings me to like the main faction cities, not like the native areas. Got it. I was hoping to avoid the some of the encounters. Okay, that was odd. I don't think my internet itself died. It was just OBS's connection. Now that's odd. Alright, whatever. Alright. Let's do it. Alright. Might as well loot all the materials.
Karants, do you need something?
Well, since we're here, how do you feel after your mother's passing?
I'm sorry about what happened to your mother. How are you feeling?
Unwell? I am angry.
That's
and
fair.
I feel an immense void within
Understandable.
me. I blame myself for not having been on this battlefield with her.
That's a stretch. I'll tell you the story about my own mother.
I understand. My mother had the Malachor. Yet I had to leave her behind as she was at death's door. I can't help thinking that I should have
Shitty when you
stayed
say
by
it
her
like
side.
that.
Just like you.
And you could not have done anything to save her either. Thank you, Onol Manawi. Your words alleviate my sorrow. Anything else?
I try. Father around? I'm curious.
I've never heard you talk about your father. Who was he?
He was the Donegad of our clan, subject.
What happened to him?
He was killed as he tried to escape the lions who wanted to capture him. My mother never really recovered from it. This is one of the reasons why she decided to go to war. Anything else?
There she is. Friends. Yeah, it's good to know, actually. You haven't really talked about any friends.
Do you have anyone? A friend, perhaps? Whom you can talk to in this trying time?
I usually confide in my sister, but she's suffering too. And I think she resents me for not having been there when our mother needed me.
We did ask you to go find allies. It's kind of pretty much just said that she doesn't have anybody else. Trying to build relationships here, so talk to me, I guess.
I know we've only known each other for a little while, but if you need someone to talk to, I'm here.
Thank you, Onol Manawi. You are a good person. And I'm glad that you are my friend. Anything else?
Nope, that's
I must leave you. See you later.
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go!
How'd I miss that? Oh. Hey, did my, like... No, it's still on hard. Okay. I don't know, it's just the combat has felt a bit easier lately. I guess that just could because guns make things easier. It's a strong possibility. I'm gonna keep Vasco on the team for a while, just because Guess I'm going. Oh no, it's over here. I might not have seen it. Because, like, lore wise, he's probably looking into the location of the camp, so I'll leave him to his own devices at the moment. Since I am here, once again, ugh. Oh, actually, hold on. Since I am in a place where I can see all the characters, if this is better than what he's, it is not. Because it's been upgraded, possibly. Let's try. Ooh. Try upgrading it. Better than what I had. For cross guard, there's chance to stun. Fury. This was damage, so that. And the pommel. Alright, flat pommel, damage, physical damage, chance to stun, fury gen. So we will do armor damage this time. Getting low on crude iron, so I will have to do that later. Right. Now let's see if this is better. It's not. Okay, I'll just cycle it. Fortunate. Does feel like a bit of a waste, but I got a good amount of iron back from it. This I will also recycle. Actually, no, I should sell. You know, no, I get a good amount of resources. Go ahead and recycle those as well. Definitely. Oops. Not recycle these? Oh, I can. Again with the. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Alright, we're good. Let's move on then.
According to Lady Morange's instructions, the ruins should be in this area.
Well, I'm not here for the ruins, so I will be getaway for now. Apparently, the Bridge Alliance governor's close to here, so. I haven't.
Look, up there.
What?
This is D3, the ruins Lady Morange told us
Oh.
about. But I do not know how to get there. The path collapsed.
Some of the tunnels in the mine may lead to it. We should go there.
It's possible, but I am not here for that at the moment. That and the chest up here. I'm going to talk to the leader of this village. A lot of things in this game are very hard to pronounce. I'm learning. Okay. Oh. Hold on. Let's go investigate that really
Bit
quick.
of poison on my blade. Then
Oh,
let's go.
okay, guess they saw me. We will trap. Us. Oh no. There we go. Yeah, traps do a lot of damage now. Because I was going all in on the trap side of the skill tree because I want the thrown vials. I think those will be more useful in combat than the traps, because whenever I set a trap, assuming one's going to come towards me, my companions get back. So they end up blocking the companions before they get to me. I think the thrown files in the long run are the way to go. Looks like an abandoned village. Skill altar. I earned 1 skill point. Fancy that. And there should be a camp area right here. Yeah. Let's check out the village more really quick. See if there is more than one. No, it's just the one chest. Okay. And I also got a skill point. So all I need to do is wait 1 more level, and I will get the 1 skill point that I need to do Greedfall. Awesome. So instead of having to wait 2 levels, I just need to wait 1 now. Works out. How is okay? Still doing. Jeez. Still doing good on. Wait. I'll have to watch that. Alright, combat music has started.
Yeah, poison on my blade. And let's go!
And that is trap. Hopefully it'll get 2 of them in there. There we go.
Let's see if you can ward off this fight.
Oh, got me good. Nice. I think I got some of that back now. Fine resin. Fine resin. Alright. That's better than just straight up using all the equipment I have. I see fungus. Continue on the path then. Is it? Which way? I guess it is down this way. Yeah. Okay. Continue on. And loot as we go. This way. Yep, not terribly far. Like a pheasant? Something? I don't actually know what pheasants look like, so who knows. Camp area. Perfect. Alright, now we hit a waypoint here. A coastal town, it looks like. That's different. Usually these guys are pretty deep in the forest. I say that seeing the one other town. So let's talk to the chief. Thought I had to sneeze. Oh, nope, still there. Hold on. There we go. Let's have a chat. See what he's got to say. While we loot, because no one has a problem with that apparently.
Bertitumad. I am Ulan, chief of the village of Vignamri. You have a peculiar face, and it looks familiar. I didn't know that people from the continent could bear the mark of the Onol Manawi. To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Well, a merchant, usury, sent me.
I met a member of your clan in New Serene, a merchant.
Oh, so you are the strange Analmanawi who helped and saved our hunter. I am very grateful to you. May the trees along your path always bear fruit. I knew the Renaigse could be good. And you proved to everyone that I was right. You are someone that the kings of the Renaigse respect and listen to, are you not?
As the legate of the congregation, it is true that I can talk to all the governors of this island.
That is what I thought. I need your help to talk to the leader of the great city of Hikmet.
That sounds like Bridge Alliance. Sure, about what?
About what?
I want to meet him to offer a peace treaty between his clan and mine. The Sisagnames. Many kings want to chase the Renaigse away from the island, especially the kings of Hikmet. But I know we could learn many things from them, and we could arrange a great deal.
I see.
Seeming
I can
very
indeed talk to
sinister
the
as he
governor about
talks.
your desire to make peace.
If you do talk to him, can you also tell him that one of my clansmen has come to trade with his town? I sent him some time ago, but I was told that the soldiers did not let him in. He
That's not
fears for
surprising.
his life.
They're very,
because some other clans
about
do not
trade.
look favorably on exchanges with the Renaigse. He could be attacked at any moment, alone on the road.
Very well. I will make sure that he obtains permission to enter.
Well, I can try. I don't make promises. Can't keep them. I have to go to Hikmet anyways. What? Oh, there's a skeleton here. Let me mark that. So if I get that, then I would be able to get the thing, the skill that I need. The point that I need for Throne Vial. Good lord. It looked like it was part of a cave, so I might have to fight some things to get it. Yeah. Alright, and then while I'm here, I'll talk to the miners and see where that takes me. I don't think I'm going to be going for much longer. I keep having to stop every 15-20 minutes to blow my nose, and it's getting annoying at this point. This should be the entrance to that cave-esque area. Yeah. I don't look so friendly. Crap.
Let's see if you can ward off this fight.
Come on now. Definitely a lot more of a stronger opponent.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Ow. File, okay. Anything around here? Nope, that appears to be it. Damn it. Okay. And it should be here. For one side's alchemical
It's not
preparation.
possible just now.
I don't have the preparation. I should have enough stuff to make it though. Unfortunately, I need a crafting bench to do that. Fortunately, there is one next to the town I just found. once again, unfortunately, is it's farther away. Not terribly far away, but far enough away to be mild inconvenience, which is enough to annoy me. It's not very hard to annoy me, though, how? So. Alright. Chemical. Operation damage. Crap. Make 8. Why not? Actually, we'll make 6 and save some of the pine resin. Nothing else. Let's avoid him. If nothing else, having the elemental traps available to me are good because they do a decent amount of damage. And I think I'll be able to use them as thrown vials. I don't think there's a differentiation between what's used for traps and what's used for thrown vials. I don't think so. I could be entirely wrong. But I suppose we shall find out. That was an odd jump, but okay. Earned 1 skill point. Perfect. Alright. See what we got. Skill points. Thrown vial. Ta-da! Alright. Now if we check shift. Throw. Yeah, okay. I will set throw elemental bomb as yeah, because having the trap set, I was fine going into the menu for that, but like grenade type things, I would much rather have it be like a hotkey. That way I don't have to slow down as much. Well, that's an unfortunate fall there, friend. I really hope I got to the mute button in time for that, but I'm not sure if I did or not. These guys weren't here before. Oh yeah, look at that. Splash damage. I gotta be more sparing with my traps. I was serious when I said I wanted to be more sparing, but with those 2 people, they're close enough for splash damage. Pretty effective. So that's why I'm sticking to it. And now I can recover some stuff from it, so it's not terrible loss now. More a matter of being able to craft stuff in a big enough quantity. What? The right way? No, I really am not. If nothing else, is a bit of experience. By a bit of experience, I mean it was experience points. And the way up should be this. No. Right? Yeah, that bridge threw me off as well. Okay. There's probably been like 20 minutes of me stopping. Wait, this is good. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna go talk to the villagers, and the miners, I should say. And I think, depending on what they say, I will probably call it after that, so I can hide under something, get rid of sinus thing. Because other than that, fine. You'll find it. I got the regular Sunday headache. I always get a headache Sunday where I have to go back to work. Because if I have off on Monday and that headache doesn't come back till Monday, it's definitely because I just feel the stress of going back to work and my body's like, hey champ, I have a headache. It's getting annoying. Miracle bar. Please collect a good amount of like resin and the funguses that I need. Like, put it away, stop. And mining camps. I would imagine these would be like a resupply for them. Got dark very quickly. Rare spores. Sell those. And up this way. To the mining town. Let's collect them here first. But there is also the camp. Okay. Yep. And let's workbench. I'll sell them. Like. Okay. I want to make one more of these, and I'll use the stasises as traps. That way I can kind of keep behind them and use backups. Okay, damage. Running low on resin. Okay. How am I doing on? Decently enough, okay. And I am okay on both. Oh, alright, we're good. Let's talk to the mining town. Mining village, I'm sorry.
Good grief. These are some unusual customers.
Makes us unusual.
Greetings, my lord. It's a real pleasure to have a customer such as yourself. How may I help you?
Oh, so you're literally...
I imagine that your customers are mostly miners.
Yes. For this reason, I mostly sell supplies and tools. But as you can see, I have some other riches. I'm sure this village will eventually grow larger. Who knows? Maybe this alley will become more lively.
I'm sure. Now, I have to blow my nose again. I don't need to.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
The entrance to Qualosone is here. The people of the village might be able to teach us a few things.
It's possible. You're the first person here. Oh.
Good day. What can I do for you?
Inquire about the ruins.
What can you tell me about the ruins on the plateau?
You aren't the first to ask me about them, but the answer is still the same. I've nothing to tell you. Not that I wouldn't want to, but I've never been there. There must have been a path once upon a time, but it's no longer there. Maybe it collapsed. Some say that you have to pass through the mines to get there. A few of the tunnels do climb. It's certainly possible, I would say. But those tunnels are all closed, and we have better things to do. The iron ore, it doesn't come out of the ground by itself.
You don't say.
Do you need anything else?
Talk to me about the mines.
It wasn't us that first dug them out. They're really old. Centuries old. But those tunnels are full of riches. It takes little effort to unearth the minerals that we want. What more could we ask for? Seeing as how there aren't that many of us, if we were pressed to mine all the tunnels, we'd be too few. But the time will come when folks hear about what we're pulling from these rocks. We won't be alone for much longer.
Shocking. Okay. Find some miners. You guys up here look like miners. Oh, I guess I gotta go in the mine to talk. Alright, well, let's hop outside. See if I can't level up really quickly. Originally, find a passage. Okay, cool. Talk to you.
Hello. You lost?
No. Why do you ask?
It's just that we rarely get visitors. Well then, what can I do for you?
What can you tell me about the mine?
It's ancient work. The natives must have dug it out a long time ago and then abandoned it. Even if it is strange work for islanders, it looks more like something we would do on a continent. We're trying to restore it. The rock is extremely rich in iron ore, but the tunnels are very old. You need to go slowly. None of us are in a humour to be buried alive. We did explore a few of them, and we're exploiting the closest. But others, nah, they're still inaccessible. Anything else?
Well, that'll be about it. Guess I gotta find the entrance on my own.
I'll leave you to it then.
Until we meet again.
I guess. Let's see.
How to play Warhammer.
The wrong button. Take that all real quick. Oh, look at that.
There must be a way to open this gate somehow.
Oh, I don't know. Probably this convenient lever pulley system right here.
The door is blocked. The mechanism that controls it is complex. And as would be expected, it is missing a part.
Oh. Oops. Wrong button once again. Man, I am all over the place. You don't think there's a convenient way over here, is there? Ah. Ta-da. That. That. And an alchemical preparation to replace what I just used. Perfect. Alright. Well, you know what? This is not as simple as I originally thought it was going to be. So, since I am still struggling a bit, congestion, gonna go ahead and end it there. A little bit of a slow start, but I think I got going pretty well. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Maybe I'll see some of y'all next time.